Alrighty, we are gonna do a little kind of character profile,
Yeah, breakdown.
whatever, of my Hotcha, dream girl. Well, one of them, Michelle Forbes, Rolaren. Even when she was first appeared with that wonky hair,
Yeah.
with those the Half-Life people, yeah.
No,
Good stuff.
Rolaren was one of the best characters they came up with in the next gen, and
Now, okay,
and Michelle Forbes was a score to play it.
yeah.
She was.
Not only hot, but got that nice bitch attitude that you.
No,
but then she could turn it on a dime and be like, oh,
no, she is a great actress.
Yeah,
she really is. I mean, she's a daytime Emmy winner.
Oh,
for her work on The Guiding Light, when she played the split personality, where one of them was nice and sweet and the other one was evil and conniving.
Oh, I can totally see that. Just easy.
And just the way she carried herself, you could tell which one she was.
Yeah.
She didn't have to say anything.
Yeah, that's called acting, people.
Right, no, she was great.
Yeah.
And it's too bad that she didn't sign on for DS9, because, I mean, it would have elevated that whole series in ways.
But then it would have
been...
But
she didn't want to commit to that kind of a commitment.
Like I've said before, I don't think I can handle that at that age. Terry Farrell and
Michelle Forbes every week.
Oh, fuck. Oh, mercy.
Yeah, dude.
Oy vey, as they say, right?
Oy vey, yes.
Now, is it because I find that the character originally, as with so many things, they didn't know what the fuck to do with her, Rolaren. The first episode was like, the title of the episode, this is how creative they are, Ensign Rowe.
Right.
Oh, fucking A.
Introducing this new character, right? And like the whole thing's all about this.
And unfortunately, I'm going to go a little side here. TNG, a lot of bad titles.
Yeah.
Like, really bad. Like, was it written in crayon? What the fuck? This is Star Trek, people.
And at this point, Next Gen was well into its, run. And
he already had the coat, and we had Darmok before that? Yes. The fuck?
But
just saying.
It was more or less our introduction to the Bajorans.
Pretty much, yeah.
And Rolaren was the one that introduced us to them.
And I liked how all her little terrorist cells she knew about.
Yes.
That there was the one guy, and she just said, "Shut the fuck up."
Right.
You're getting a little excited because somebody's talking to you.
Yeah.
And you're thinking you're gonna roll with it, and then
it's like the Life of Brian and all the terrorist groups.
Yeah.
Remember that?
And then
the People's Front of Judea, the Popular People's Front. I thought we were the People's Front. No, we're the Popular Front. What happened to the People's Front? He's over there. It's one guy.
And the guy, the Jazz Holza, right?
The
Bajoran that polite society will let him in.
Yes.
And I'm like, or maybe it was it Jazz Holza? Yes, because Keith Valor was the other one. Never mind.
Yes.
So I just thought that was great that she already knew all the shit, knew all the players, knew everything was going on. And
because she was a Bajoran freedom fighter.
No, but what I'm saying is because I think that Major Kira sometimes didn't have all the wherewithal of everything that was going down.
Not nearly like Roe would have.
No.
And that had to develop because,
it
was
supposed to be.
The character was intended to be Rolaren.
Yeah.
And they had to make some changes. And then a visitor, of course, is no Michelle Forbes.
Yeah.
No offense, and I don't mean that, she sucks, but she's no Michelle Forbes.
Yeah.
So she had to make that her own, and she did a good job.
And
she did.
Yeah, no. Once she got into it, because
that speech in the opening,
in the emissary,
that
was totally written for her.
That was totally Rolaren.
Yeah.
Yes, and she had to take that on and make it.
Yeah, change it a little bit.
Yeah. But then the development of Kira's character was suited to Nena's.
Yeah,
acting, and she ultimately became her own character.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like a carbon copy Ro through the whole series.
No. But
this is to her credit.
Yes, but then also I don't think, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't think do you think Michelle Forbes could really do the emissary thing, like when she talks about the emissary and like
she could do anything.
I mean, really, I haven't seen her be like that, so I was. But I think Nana
within and be in character and still make it work.
Oh well, I'm just because
it would have been different.
Yeah,
but she could have made it work.
Nice. So, with that, tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe.